Hi, Jonathan York from Bay Financial Partners, looking at the investment markets. Could be quite an interesting week this week as we start to see the New Zealand companies with their earnings seasons and reporting. You've got Mainfreight sort of first off the block, and that's always quite a bellwether stock for the state of the New Zealand economy. Expected to be a reasonable set of results, but nothing too sort of outstanding. Obviously this comes on the back of the news, the sort of end of last week. The Mainzeal have run into a few issues and have gone into receivership, despite the obviously the continued rebuilding taking place down in Christchurch, which they're supposed to have quite a reasonable sort of order flow going through. So it'll just be very interesting to see how the New Zealand share market sort of holds up with these earnings coming through. They're expected to be slightly better than previous reporting seasons. And just showing a reasonable sort of growth going forward, but say nothing too outstanding. So given you are going to get a little bit of news out there on the various stocks within your portfolio, it is a pretty good time to review those and make sure they are just doing what they're supposed to be. And call us on 0800 867 323 to get that portfolio reviewed. Internationally, you've still got a reasonably strong market out there. Certainly, it's been a pretty decent start to the year. Now it's just a question of whether they can sort of hold that going forward. Economic growth appears to be sort of recovering a little bit. Latest news out of China is encouraging. You've got a little bit further growth coming forward there, and that's starting to see a pickup in some of the resourcing shares out of Australia, the mining stocks. But also as well, the US is showing reasonably good signs. You've got a little bit of falling unemployment there. Nothing too dramatic, but again, it's just sort of edging down a little bit sort of each month. The housing market is showing some really pretty encouraging signs, and overall growth in the US is sort of creeping up. Fixed interest still pretty quiet out there. There haven't been a lot of fresh bonds issued, and those that have been issued have been issued at pretty low rates for a sort of 5 or 7 year period. Historically, bonds are sort of coming in for a 5 year at around sort of either around sort of 5% or just under. People are viewing that a little bit low if you consider interest rates are going to rise. So again, it is a good time to review that fixed interest portfolio, and call us on 0800 867 323. Or go to the website www.bayfinancialpartners.co.nz for lots of interesting articles. We look forward to speaking to you soon.